Okay, my darlings, I told you I was coming back with Leo Buscaglia quotes. I've got it on the screen here, and I will be reading some of them to you. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend my world. Love is life, and if you miss love, you miss life. The fact that I can plant a seed and it becomes a flower, share a bit of knowledge, and it becomes another smile at someone and receive a smile in return, are to me continual spiritual exercises. Too often we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which has the potential to turn a life around. Leo passed, but he was called the Doctor of Love. Love is always bestowed as a gift freely, willingly, and without expectation. We don't love to be loved. We love to love. Only the weak are cruel. Gentleness can only be expected from the strong. I have a very strong feeling that the opposite of love is not hate. It's apathy. It's not giving a damn. I believe that you control your destiny, that you can be what you want to be. You can also stop and say, no, I won't do it. I won't behave this way, his way anymore. I'm lonely and I need people around me. Maybe I have to change my methods of behaving. And then you do it. Don't brood. Get on with living and loving. You don't have forever. Death is a challenge. It tells us not to waste time. It tells us to tell each other right now that we love each other. It is a paradoxical that many educators and parents still differentiate between a time for learning and a time for play without seeing the vital connection between them. I still get wildly enthusiastic about little things. I play with leaves, I skip down the street, and I run against the wind. What love we've given, we have forever. What love we fail to give will be lost for all eternity. Your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God. Worry never robs tomorrow of its sorrow. It only saps today of its joy. Love is always open arms. If you close your arms about love, you will find that you're only left holding only yourself. Change is the end result of all true learning. If I don't have wisdom, I can't teach you only ignorance. If I don't have wisdom, I can only teach you only ignorance. Never idolize others. They will never live up to your expectation. Love always creates. It never destroys. In this lies man's only promise. Don't smother each other. No one can grow in the shade. We all need each other. Life lived for tomorrow will always be just a day away from being realized. I've always thought that people need to feel good about themselves and see my role as offering support to them to provide some light along the way. So I just wanted you all to look a little bit about Leo Buscaglia's way that he did and the way and things that he said. You can usually get these quotes on it's called Brainy Quotes, and I'll put it down at the bottom. But this guy, I mean, he was just awesome. You'd go to his lectures are on YouTube. He'd always want to give you a hug when you go there. And, you know, he just said some awesome things. That's all I have to say. Here he goes again. What we call the secret of happiness is no more a secret than our willingness to choose life. If we wish to free ourselves from enslavement, we must choose freedom and the responsibility this entails. We're no longer puppets being manipulated by outside powerful forces. We become the powerful forces ourselves. So see, no one can manipulate you. You become the powerful forces yourself. Leo, may you rest in peace. Thank you so much for coming our way. Thank you so much. And I'll just always remember you. I've got so many of your books. You and Studs Terkel and just all the writers. I have them all. Sometimes if you read, that'll take away a lot of the problems that you're having in life and with people. You know, just read. Just read. Worry never robs tomorrow of its sorrow. It only saps today of its joy. Just beautiful. And I'm not doing it any good saying it myself, but one thing I know about him, I want you to go to his website, you know. And remember, he was called the Doctor of Love. He taught a course in college called Love 101. When we sit around and complain, we can't stop people the way they want to act. We really can't. Just love people. Just love people. And even if the people don't love you and don't treat you right, just always still make sure you're the lover. Make sure you're the lover. Because when you're upset and they upset you, that upsets you inside internally. Some people always wonder, I'm not trying to say now if you've got cancer, that cancer came from you being upset. Because I don't know where cancer come. I guess it's hereditary in your diet. But the people I've seen that lived the longest, they were the ones who did not give their power over to anybody. You know, you could come to them and talk to them about this person and that person, and they just say, baby, I'll pray on that. The ones I saw the longest, you never heard a curse word come out their mouth. Not in public. Maybe they knew how to curse in private, but I'm going to tell you, I never heard a curse word come out these old ladies' mouths. And that's why I try to be an example of them on this YouTube. I'm very happy that we've got this YouTube. And I know it's only be as useful to me as how I use it. I know that. So far, I'm not going to let anyone take my peace. I'm going to love my subbies. I'm going to love the people who don't sub but read. I'm going to love the people who just make comments. And I'm going to truly love the ones who email me, because some of you told me that if you're so controlled by others that if they know that you're in contact with me, they will make life hard for you. And I will respect that. I'm so glad that I'm not at that elk. I'm going to like whoever I like on here, and I don't care what you feel about them. As my friend Tina said, what I eat don't make you crap. No one picks my friends for me. I pick who I want to like. Nobody's going to come to me and say anything about anybody that I like. Because you'll have to do something to me personally. And even if you do something to me personally, you're not going to get an argument. I'm not going to call you a bunch of nasty names. I'm just going to be quiet. You heard that song, The Sound of Silence? It's a beautiful sound. You know, and as you always see, I always have this up here. It's called The Best Substitute for Brains is Silence. So next time when you want to curse somebody out or tell someone about themselves, just remember they don't care. They really don't care. They're just cracking up. They're just laughing. They say, oh, I got him this time. I got her that time. Don't give anyone that power. Just remember that. I haven't lived 70 years for nothing. And some people always say, well, why you always talk about your age? You know what? I'm happy to be 70 because a lot of people don't even make it out their mother's womb. And I'm happy to make 70 because life for me ain't been no crystal stair. And you know that poem. Okay, have a good day.